Man, what's going on? It's your boy Brandon Berg. Just again with you guys. Just got back to the crib, back in Houston. So just right now, just chilling a little bit, just rewinding. Definitely want to touch some things on. Definitely talk about the immigration. Um, there was like 7,000, I think over 7,000 Ghanaians. Um, is getting deported with a couple other several thousand Africans also as well, and black people is also getting deported. Also, too, there was today it was on BBC. I got the link. I'm gonna definitely put that in the comment section. But I think the president of Zimbabwe basically survived an attempt assassination. It was basically a bombing at a rally at a city that was actually a stronghold for his opposition. That he made some enemies from that, you know, um, from the overthrow of Mugabe, and also he made other enemies from being the enforcer of the Mugabe regime. So he got a lot of people that's gunning for him. But yeah, he survived the basic assassination attempt. I think 15 people was injured. So it's some things going on. Um, I just definitely want to just really touch basic and see what's going on. I see Terry Crews was on the news. He basically told about Russell Simmons. Now, I always had some very suspicious of Russell Simmons because, like I said, he sold Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? When, really he shouldn't even sold Def Jam, but he sold it anyway. So that was always suspicious in my eyes for that. And he was always doing some things. Like I know his wife at the time, Kim, I think her name was Angela or Kim or something like that. She was about 17, 16 years old when Russell Simmons was messing with her. So Russell Simmons always had a thing for young girls. Um, and he used his power and his influence and his money to really attract these young girls. The thing about Russell Simmons is he was always it wasn't never really talked about. But it's definitely in the wane of things. Um, but yeah, Terry Crew, definitely shout out to Terry Crew. He definitely called him out, because I think he's friend with the guy who basically sexual assaulted him, testing his junk. Um, and he's basically called Terry, tell him don't pursue it, and that's my friend. Basically, it was a threat. It was an undertone threat. Now, let me say something. Now, now I understand Terry Crews' situation. If you're in that space, like Hollywood, I mean, it's something that you are surviving. You bringing money, you're making money, but at the same time, there is some underlying um, demonic energy around that way. But at the same time, this is where you pay your bills and stuff like that. Um, I could basically see the same type of reaction that he did when that the sexual perpetrator basically made that move on him. I would definitely be shocked too, but at the same time, you really want to go and lash out, but at the same time, you gotta remember you are a black man. He's a big brute black man. So, um, if he would have lashed out, whooped that white boy's ass, his career would have been over with. He got a family. He's not by himself. If he was by himself, be a different thing. Um, but I definitely applaud for coming out. But I definitely applaud him calling out Russell Simmons. I mean, I think Russell Simmons always been doing some shady deals. Always been doing some shady deals. Oh yeah, I definitely want to shout out to my man Akon. He's really putting out some major work, putting out some major work in Africa. Um, so definitely want to definitely. I know he brought electricity out there, and he's now helping to build a city out there, a brand new city, a town, establishment. So he's doing some big things out there. I give my credit to him. You know what I'm saying? He really took the black excellence really to a new level. Hopefully one day Beyonce and Jay Z will maybe do the same thing. So time will tell. But yeah, man, just really, man, really wanted to jump in here, man. Just catching what's going on. Um, I know they got this guy named Castro. I think I told you about on the last one. I told a lot of people, um, you know, Castro is a younger generation, but he's like supposed to be a feel of the new dawn, the new era of the Democratic Party. That's basically what they're pushing. The agenda is to replace the black vote. But the thing about the Hispanic is it's not an actual legit racial group. It's basically like an invented voting bloc that they designate as a minority. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it was like a backhand deal on the tail side of civil rights. And I really kind of, like I said, I've kind of blamed the civil rights generation, basically for that. You know, for just not even taking the consideration what the action that they were taking place might end up doing in the future. And I think to themselves, I think they were basically selfish. I can go deep into it. I might have to go deep into it. And I told many people, like I blame the civil rights generation is a turning point, a black advancement, a black improvement, a black empowerment. And I think it undermined the success rate of black empowerment. And that's pretty much what my take on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have to go a little bit more deep in that, into that. But the civil rights are always, to myself, um, it was all like as your great grandparents and everything. Like black people was already maintaining their own sovereign economy, very affluent, very prosperous, and but yeah, it was separated, but it was very sufficient. But but it also was very um, government provided. It was more of a transparent government that also helped the black community. Now, with integration, that's what they really want. They want to do what they want to be in the space of with the Don society, and just stay and being content with their wealth in their own space. And I feel like when they did integrate, they gave up. I think they it's like like I said, that they made a deal with the devil. You to get what you want, you gotta sell your soul. And the soul of the black of the black America, descendants of slaves, we sold our sovereign, um, basically to integrate, and that was probably the wrong idea. Um, I feel adamantly about it, and that's really what it is. But yeah, as you can tell, even through nobody really ain't talking about these Africans and some of these Caribbean people that's getting deported by the thousands. You know what I'm saying? Several thousands. I think a few of them. If you want to combine them all, it's almost tens of thousands. But nobody is not talking about this. So it's going to be real interesting of the presidential election that's going to be coming up in probably in 2 years, and see where the heartbeat. I know the liberal um, is going hard with it, but like I said from my last video, a lot of Americans don't really give a damn what's going on. They like Trump. They think Trump is doing a good job. The only thing they get really mad is the government is pushing against them, um, and that could be cause of uh, a big change for the midterm election. They might try to put somebody that's going to ride with Trump more officially. So it's a lot of moving shakers going on. I don't trust the Democrats. Never did. Cause I found out the dude that's pushing for that the California split, name is Tom Draper. He's like an investor. He's a CEO of a hedge fund, but he's a Democrat, and he's the one that's pushing for this split. So, in my idea, why would a Democrat want to break up a state that been historically a Democrat stronghold? So there's a lot of things going on. I'm definitely going to hit you guys up with a fun fact of history. Um, so I'll definitely come right back and hit you guys up with that. All right, one.